Hey bookworms, it's Ethan here with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you a book summary on the first book in the Chronicles of Narnia series, titled The Magician's Nephew. So first, I'm going to be giving you guys a quick synopsis, then some of my feelings, thoughts, and connections. So with that said, let's just dive straight into today's video. So, um, first off, this story follows two main characters, Diggory and Polly. And the boy and the girl are very close friends and neighbors. And one day, being the curious kids as they are, they decide to investigate Diggory's home. The reason they want to do this is because Diggory's home is very huge and there is like secret doors, compartments, and there's like unsolved mysteries in there. And you guys got to remember that back in the 1920s, where this book is set, most children found entertainment in doing dumb and stupid things. They didn't have technology, phones, or stuff like that like we have nowadays. The only thing they could really do is go to the park, have a social life, and, like in this case, investigate like Sherlock Holmes. Now, while they are snooping around in the home, they come across this hidden door. So, they decide to open the door, right? And when they enter, they come across Diggory's uncle. Now, Diggory's uncle has a secret life. He tells the kids that he is a magician and that he works with dark magic. On the other hand, though, he is also abusive because he drinks a lot and he is an alcoholic. And in my opinion, I thought that this was pretty strong to bring up in a children's book because this is for ages 8 through 12. So bringing up moral themes of alcohol and stuff like that just seems kind of inappropriate. But maybe that's just me, okay? Maybe I'm like too touchy. You know what I mean? Anyway, not to get off track, the uncle says that he is doing this experiment. He created these two rings, like the cover. He created a blue ring and a yellow ring. And he wants Diggory and Polly to put these rings on their fingers because it will transport them to this new dimension. So, they decide to follow his orders. So they put the piece of jewelry on their middle finger and whisk, like a bomb of smoke, they disappear and reappear in this new world. And this world is like as big as a football stadium, right? And in each pod, there is these different pools. And if they jump into each pool, they will transport to new unmapped places beyond your wildest imagination. So they decided to do this, and all of a sudden, things get out of hand because they come across this witch. Now, this witch is very pesky, and she is very smart. She knows how to manipulate and serve as a dictator. Her plan is that she wants to rule and be a tyrant to the real world. She is trapped in this kingdom, right? But she tells the kids that she wants to bargain with them and wants to go to this promised land of London where the two siblings live. Later in the book, it serves as a backstory of how Narnia was created. It's the origin story, right? Basically, how it was created was that um, there are nymphs, satyrs, and all of the animals, and they respawn out of the earth. Then the bodies of water are built, the caves, the sky, and finally the glorious fruit trees. And we are also introduced to the lion. Now, tying into my connections, I found out later that this was a Christianity book. And I can really see that. This is why. The book speaks a lot of biblical and Bible related truths. For example, we have the origin story of Narnia. This is very similar to Genesis chapter 1 and how God created the earth. And I could also see how the lion is, well, he plays the role as Jesus Christ. Because the lion is like the righteous and right hand man, and he is wise, poetic, and very true. Because there is a scene in here where once the land is created, this huge tree grows. And on this tree, there is pears and fruits. And the lion tells Diggory that if he picks one of the apples, he can cure his dying aunt. And he feels remorseful because he wants to help his aunt since she is basically the only one he trusts and loves to death. Because his uncle is like a snob, right? And there is this temptation where Diggory wants to do it, but the lion also reminds him, kind of like the story of Adam and Eve, that even though it possesses mighty power, it's not going to grant immortality. So yeah, guys, that is my book review on this book. I hope you enjoyed, and I can't wait to read the second book in the series soon.